more can I say?
Top Billin. Oh my God, Top Billin, you already know the deal. Man, my man Checkmate Kyle Pitts doing his 1-2 thing. You know I got to see this through, right? Think about it. What's this? Almost 2 years ago, I came out with the Kyle Pitts content covering the Florida Gators here at the channel, right? The previous 2 seasons, marveling at this dude, film study after film study, covering that team. He's just uncoverable. He's just something that you've never seen before. See, this is what I don't understand about people. They will trick themselves into stuff or just not think logically. Kyle Pitts put on an absolute show at his pro day. Now listen, this is Murph here. You know I'm always going to talk to you speaking 100, right? I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I wipe my ass with pro day shit. I'm just going to be honest with you, right? There are certain things that you can take from a pro day. The 40 time is not one of them. I'm laughing at people going crazy and ham sandwich over these fake ass 40-yard dash times, knowing damn well if they were at the combine, these dudes wouldn't be running that fast. I mean, we got like 25 people already running 4.3s. You got multiple people in the 4.2s and all this and that. Like, let's be real here, right? Hand times and running in the same surface as everybody else in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium, 2 totally different things, man. So take that for what it's worth there. It is a great measurement, like if you're being general about it. Now, people are always taking these times and they're like, oh, man, compared to the guys at the combine, no. You're not comparing them at the guys at the combine. The guys at the combine ran to Indianapolis with laser timing. It's way different, right? The accuracy is crazy. If you've ever been in a training facility like I have, working with kids and everything like that, you got some dudes who may start the clock mad early because they think somebody's about to run. You're like, oh, he just ran. Or you may have a guy who might stop it way early, like, oh, you just stopped. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much of a human element to a hand time. But still, the actual measurements and some of the, maybe like the vertical leap and stuff, even some of that stuff, I'll be like, I don't know, but you can get a good baseline. You cannot call it the gospel. So if we're going by just a baseline right here, Kyle Pitts may be the freakiest dude to ever come out of the damn college, man. And I gotta stress to people, I've been doing the stuff with the Miami Dolphins. He should not go past the Miami Dolphins. The Cincinnati Bengals have a hard choice to make as well, right? Sitting after there, if all the quarterbacks go first, it'll be between the Bengals and the Dolphins where Kyle Pitts should go, and that's an order. I'm ordering you guys to pick Kyle Pitts, especially you Miami Dolphins. He will work wonders for your boy Tua. Check this out. 6'5" and 5'8". So just a tick under 6'6". So for all intents and purposes, he's 6'6". I was scared for that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want him to come in and be 6'4" after this whole time thinking he's 6'6". So they were legitimate with that. Right here, 245 pounds. 245 pounds. He's too skinny to play tight end. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I watched this dude on fucking film, killing dudes all over the formation, all up and down the guitar string. 245 pounds is cool because guess what? He ain't a damn tight end, man. He's an offensive weapon. How many times do people got to tell you this? He's an offensive weapon. He's not like anything you've seen before or you've rarely seen before. And this shit right here proves it. 10 and 5/8" hands. 33 and 4/8" arm length. Look at his wingspan. They said that in his wingspan, it was the longest wingspan ever measured in the last 20 years between wide receivers and tight ends. Imagine someone with an 83-inch wingspan, you're throwing to him and he's 6'6", and he has a 33-inch vertical leap, right? He doesn't have to have a 40-inch vertical leap. He's 6'6" with the long-ass arms. He makes mistakes look like you were trying to do that. You're like, yeah, I meant to throw it right there. I know I was inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, you're like, damn, man, accurate as shit. But he makes you more accurate. He's a program changer, man. Look at this 40-yard dash time. 4.44, 6'6", 245 pounds, 22 reps on the bench press, all right? He hit 22 reps on the bench press. I know dudes, offensive linemen struggling to get that. Come on, man. What do you say about this 10'9" broad and everything like this? Listen, let's compare him to some of these other dudes. This is the closest comparison you can get to him right here. And I'm going to play some stuff from some of the stuff that they say here on TV, talking to the NFL execs. And I even show a little bit of quick film study that what makes him special more so than just the long speed stuff here. Look, your man Darren Waller, right? So he's 78 inches, so about 6'5". Him and Kyle Pitts roughly the same exact height. It's 238 pounds. Kyle Pitts came 245. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Darren Waller's a damn freak. 9-inch hands. He was 22 years old. He ran a 4.46, and I believe Darren ran it at the combine from Georgia Tech. So I'm going to take that. That's gospel to me. Kyle Pitts, 4.44 at a pro day. If he ran at the combine, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he ran more like a 4.49 or something like that, which is absolutely moving, period. But it's super moving if you're 6'6", 245 pounds. But I know how it is. If you're out there and you're a sheeple, you're going to go with your pro day time. So 4.44 or whatever like that. 37-inch vertical leap. Darren Waller is the man, right? Darren Waller, if you get a Darren Waller, he's killing it. But he's killing it later in his career. Kyle Pitts, man, we already know about this dude or whatever like that. He's going to be the man right away. All right, let's go right here to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, 76 inches, so about 6'5", 257 pounds, a little heavier. Now him, and I'll get to this right here, him and Kyle Pitts have some similarities that I think that make them stand out. 4.63 in the 40-yard dash. Not as freaky of an athlete with long speed, but what he is freaky with is his route transitions, and that's what makes Kyle Pitts special as well. Route transitions are the truth there. One more here. George Kittle. George Kittle, 75. So George Kittle's more like 6'3" and some change, pushing 6'4". So not quite 6'6" like Kyle Pitts. He ran a 4.52. He can move. He's more of a straight line speed physicality type, just maul you to death type right there, and he'll outrun you. George Kittle can go. George Kittle, I love all these guys right here. But, man, Darren Waller, if you put all these guys together, man, with their skill set, it's probably much like a Kyle Pitts. As a matter of fact, I want you to check this out right here. Kim Jones on the NFL Network talking to scouts about Kyle Pitts.
You know, having never seen Kyle Pitts in person before, I can tell you this. He certainly looks the part. Just under 6'6", 245 pounds. When that weight came in, I was standing with a group of talent evaluators who all said, good, because he played last season closer to 230. They like the bigger weight. Two comments I'm going to pass along from talent evaluators about Pitts. Number one, from someone who's been coaching for almost 30 years, as good as I've seen tracking the ball, meaning, of course, the ball in the air. And secondly, from several talent evaluators, more Kelce than Kittle. And every one of these guys absolutely loves Kyle Pitts.
All right, so more Kelce than Kittle. What that represents is this. What makes both Kelce and Pitts special is the short area agility, which is most commonly associated with wide receivers. So with them having that, they get sent on different type of routes than your average tight end. That's why Pitts is an offensive weapon. He's a better athlete than Kelce, and he has that same style of route running and short area quickness. So they like to get Kelce on routes that have transitions to him, sometimes two transitions to him. But you can see him right here running a corner route against Miles Jack, and he absolutely shows how he can stick that foot in the ground and change directions. That's why you play a guy like this out in space more. Look at that. Look at the separation anxiety caused by that, man. Social distancing at its best. That's what I like to see, right? Look at this. You get him, he's not coming straight out the line of scrimmage, running a damn drag or something like that, right? He's coming out, getting out in space. So look at this. Inside leverage. You're sitting home on an outside approaching route, but he gets to use that inside leverage to his advantage. Look at that. Sticking that foot in the ground, changing directions right there. That's how you make your quarterback better. You have them an offensive weapon like that on the inside. He could do that on the outside against cornerbacks, but you get him matched up primarily with linebackers and safeties. That's just stealing. It's just absolutely stealing. Look at Kyle Pitts. I love coming back to this particular play right here. It's very much similar to the Travis Kelce play, but you're matching up Kyle Pitts with a potential first-round cornerback in Kelvin Joseph here. They tried to have Joseph travel with Kyle Pitts, and it didn't go well for him, man. Think about that. Playing him off, right, slightly split off the line of scrimmage, and this time he's going to be running a seam route. He's going to take an outside approach to getting upfield right here, showing his ability to stick that foot in the ground, create a little bit of separation. A long touchdown. That's I don't know what to tell you, man. Tua Tagovailoa with a weapon like this, or even Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow always has some dope weapons. T. Higgins is the truth already, right? And so is Tyler Boyd right here. Tua Tagovailoa needs to do like this. Look at this. Stick that foot in the ground, change directions right there. Spin a man like a dreidel, hands catcher that can just absolutely pull away from somebody. Let's get it, man. The reason why I'm harping on this transitional style of route running is because I heard Travis Kelce one time on a show, I can't remember which one, but he was talking about what differentiates him from everyone else is the style of routes that he runs. He said that, I believe he went to the coach or one of his coaches, offensive coaches, and said that we need to put certain styles of routes in the playbook that I feel that I can run in space that you wouldn't normally give tight ends. Kelce matched up with Denzel Ward. This time he's running a jerk route. Gonna whip it to the outside, jerk it back inside here, and Denzel Ward gets stool softened and muscle relaxed all on the same play. He talking about Travis Kelce pushed off, but I think he's just delirious. Look at this. Oh! That's that strength and finesse put on the same play. Look at the agility. One more time, full speed. Now, he had a little bit of a push off there, but come on, man. It was nothing that he had to extend. You know why? You get these guys matched up with 195-pound DBs, and they're 245-plus pounds. They can't deal with the route transition stuff because then it becomes a body positioning thing, and especially if they're able to get in and out of those transitions, I don't know what to tell people. One-on-one flexed off with a really good corner in the NFL, and you're a tight end. They want him to play man coverage. He's not going to be able to press, first and foremost. He ain't going to want that action. But look at that. Body him up. Now, look, that's his fault. He's trying to decrease the space. Travis Kelce's trying to get to his route. You're just too small. Right? Make it work like it's an outbreaking route. Stick that foot in the ground, transition. Look at, oh, my God. Come on, stuck his foot in the ground and snapped this man's ankle into sawdust. He sawdusted them shits right there. All this shit is done right there. Travis Kelce, man, he forgot fertilizer and everything. Come on. That shit looked like basketball out there, man. Allen Iverson out there doing this thing. My boy D. Wade, Stephon Marbury, all kind of boys out there doing that in transition. Let's get it. Kyle Pitts this time in the slot running a whip. Bang that bad boy on the inside. Whip it back outside, route transitions on swole right here. Only giving this to guys like him and Kelce. Look at that, man. Come on. I don't know why you guys, these Miami Dolphin fans keep running up in here talking about some, we already got Mike Gesicki. What? I like Mike Gesicki. Penn State, you know what I'm saying? It's my dude or whatever like that. But him and Kyle Pitts together, and you can run it with 12 personnel and have Kyle Pitts line up all over just like this, running these type of routes. Look at this. This man getting into his route, looking like it's going to be a slant. He's money on in-breaking routes anyway, still sticks that foot in the ground, leads the DB in his wake. Look at that. Look at the separation, right? That's too damn easy for that man, right? Come on. Here's a little bonus action as well. I want to show you this. This man is like LeBron James. This is one thing. When you split him off right here and you flex him out in line or whatever like that, especially on the perimeter, he's going to draw a lot of personal fouls. Look at this. Look at the route running. Look at the hezzy coming into the fade right there. And he gets a personal foul. It's like LeBron James. These guys don't want to foul LeBron James. They just have to because they panic because he's so big. Look at that. Who's running routes like that? But he's a tight end, Cletus. He's an offensive weapon, Cletus. Come on. Man, getting out of his hezzy like that, drawing fouls and stuff. Come on, man. I don't even need to show no more. You guys already know the deal. This man should not get past the Miami Dolphins. Going to have a big decision to make if I'm the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals and the Dolphins both need a premier offensive tackle, and Penei Sewell is sitting there amongst other people. Do you pick that tackle? Whatever way you go, the other person should go with Kyle Pitts. That's all I'm saying. If the Bengals go with Penei Sewell, Kyle Pitts should be the pick for the Dolphins. So I don't know what to tell you, man. It's looking good out there, man. Kyle Pitts and his pro day absolutely destroyed it. Shout outs to Jamar Chase, too. I got to do something on my boy Jamar Chase as well. I know the Miami Dolphin fans were mentioning him and Devontae Smith. No matter what you talk about, which way they go right there, man, it's going to be a pretty good decision that will help out their young quarterback who needs weapons. Will Fuller in the house. People want to keep telling me 50 million times like I don't know this. Will Fuller in the house, Devontae Parker with a Kyle Pitts. What? And then you still got your guys who are supposed to be fourth and fifth options out there like a Jakeem Grant or somebody like that. That's a lot of talent, man. It's a lot of talent. Bunch of different guys who can do a bunch of different things. Same thing with the Bengals there. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and Kyle Pitts. Whew, Joe Mixon. That's nasty too. So hopefully he goes to the Dolphins, you know what I'm saying? But if he goes to the Bengals, it's all good as well. I will definitely be covering my man Kyle Pitts no matter what. So, all right. But it's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Make sure you support quality content. Nobody doing it like your boy, the most often imitated dude out here. People are always up on the channel, man. These guys get their own channel. They always be up on my channel watching my stuff. Make sure you support quality content because they ain't nothing but some haters. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going off. They hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Stop being a hater. If you're a lurker, hit the thumbs up button so real football heads can find your boy, the Underground King, right here. All right? With that being said, peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.